This is Jeff McMahon with the Exposed Turnbuckle. I'm at the house of Patrick after we watched NXT Takeover Orlando last night. This is just a quick review of that show. I thought it was a phenomenal show, which they usually put on. This is leading up to Mania, really raised the bar for the main roster guys, so that's exciting to see. Just going to go quickly through these matches. We got the 8-man tag between Sanity versus Ty Dillinger, Roderick Strong, Ruby Riott, and then Cassius Ohno, who took over for No Way Jose after he was taken out at Access. This was a really good 8-man tag. I thought it had some really good spots, very exciting, and some close finishes. Sanity pinning Ty Dillinger was the right decision in my eyes. Sanity is a hot act in NXT, and I think they need to be built as a really strong faction that could almost be unbeatable, and I think that would be the right move for them. As far as Dillinger taking the pinfall, I think that could be a sign of his main roster call-up, which is well-deserved because the crowd's really into Ty Dillinger. So overall, I'll give it a B+. It was a very good match to start this show. The next one was the debut of Aleister Black versus Cien Almas. I thought this was a really good match. I've been impressed with Cien Almas' growth as a character over the last few months. He's still jobbing to the incoming guys now, so hopefully they come up with something to kind of build him up a little bit. But I've heard of Aleister Black, or Tommy End, as he's also known as. I haven't really seen much of him. I was impressed with what he did. It was a really solid match from both. He was very athletic. A little underwhelmed with the spinning heel kick finisher. For a guy that size, I would have liked to see something a little more impactful. But Cien Almas did sell it very well. And I thought it was a really good match. The crowd wasn't really into it, so it kind of took away from the quality of it a little bit. But I gave it a solid B. I thought it was a good debut, and I'm looking forward to see what he does in the future. His entrance kind of reminded me of a little of like Baron Corbin. I actually joked last night too that he could probably join Sanity tomorrow and no one would really notice because it's the same kind of look. But I mean, we've kind of seen the character. Hopefully he adds something to it that we haven't seen, so he stands out a little bit. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in the incoming weeks. Next, we had the Tag Team Championship Elimination match between Authors of Pain, Revival, and DIY. I thought this match was absolutely tremendous. I gave it an A. I think it kind of died off a little bit after DIY got eliminated. The crowd was very upset with that one. But, I mean, they're both going to get eliminated. I think Authors of Pain winning was the likelihood, and sure enough, it happened. But the spots they had in this match, the near falls, everything was tremendous. The predictable storyline of them teaming up to take out the Authors of Pain did occur. I think that was the right story. It wasn't believable that anyone or either of them would beat them one-on-one the way Authors of Pain are booked. They had a couple of really cool spots. My favorite was the double submission move with Johnny Wrestling and Scott Dawson, while Dash Wilder and Ciampa were trying to hold one of the Authors of Pain from saving it to no avail. He ended up breaking that up, and that was a really cool, close kind of finish there. And the suplex from the turnbuckle to the outside was something that I have never seen before. That was really cool. I almost jumped off the couch for that one. That was awesome. Then I think they did a double finisher at some point in there. I have to rewatch the match. Part of that I don't remember that part of it, but that was really cool. And then Authors of Pain ended up pinning the Revival to retain the Tag Team Championships. And there were new belts, by the way, which obvious reasons I think we all know. I'm not going to say it, but I think we all know why they probably changed it, or at least the timing is there to change it. But anyway, they retained Revival. Taking the pinfall is, to me, another sign of a call-up. A lot of times when NXT They're leaving NXT. They do the job on their final show to kind of put over the guy that is taking their spot. And I see Revival coming up soon. Long overdue. One of the best tag teams, if not the best tag team in the WWE, main roster included. So I would like to see them go on SmackDown because I feel like on Raw they'll be a little overshadowed by the New Day, Enzo and Cass, Gallows and Anderson. I think SmackDown is desperate need of tag teams, so I think that's the right place to put them. But it'll be good to see them on the main roster soon. Hopefully that comes to fruition on Tuesday. But phenomenal match of the night for sure. Next we have the Women's Championship match between Asuka and Ember Moon. I thought you're starting to see it almost like a slow heel turn for Asuka, culminating in her winning tonight by cheating, by pushing the referee, which by the way was ridiculous. She pushed the ref into the turnbuckle, and if you haven't seen it, the ref looked at her holding his shoulder why'd you do that, but then kept doing the count afterward, and then after he did the 3 count he looked at her again why, isn't that a disqualification? You would think that touching a ref in every other situation is a disqualification, but he's just you know what, it's fine, I'll do the pinfall, and then I'll be why are you doing it? That was a really weird thing. I would like to see her at least win by DQ or retained by DQ if she's going to use the ref, just for continuity's sake. I thought that was really dumb. But the match itself was really good. I thought the storytelling was very good. I gave it a B+. I think Ember Moon really showed me something because we need women to step up in NXT because can't call up Asuka until someone could take her place. Asuka deserves to be on the main roster, but someone needs to be in NXT to kind of make the women's division relevant, and Ember Moon is starting to show me something that makes me believe that she will be the person that can take over. I could see them feuding maybe mid-summer to go maybe Ember Moon winning a non-title match, earning a shot at NXT Takeover Brooklyn where she does defeat Asuka somehow, and then wins the Women's Championship, sending Asuka to the main roster. That would be my prediction right now. But Ember Moon was really impressive in this match to me. Definitely stepped up. So that was a really good match. It was tough to follow the tag match, so I thought they did a really good job considering. And the main event was Shinsuke Nakamura versus Bobby Roode. This was another really good match, very good storytelling. The entrances, of course, are what these two are really good at, and Shinsuke's was good. Bobby Roode brought it with the pianist and the new robe and everything, the whole spectacle that is glorious that he always does, and I thought that was phenomenal. Then the match itself went to the predictable attacking the knee of Nakamura, and Nakamura sold it like a champ. He's one of the best at selling. It was really cool to watch. He had a couple near falls there, and but I think we all kind of knew Bobby Roode would retain because Nakamura is going to the main roster soon. Again, I hope he goes to SmackDown. I think that's a better fit for him. Raw could use him. He'll do good on Raw, but I think SmackDown would be more entertaining. There's, I think, would be better potential feuds there. As for the match, I gave it an A. It's just short of the tag match for match of the night for me, but it was a really entertaining bout, and Bobby Roode will probably hold the NXT Championship for a while until someone steps up, similar to the women's division. Either way, the whole show I'd probably give like an A-. It wasn't their best takeover, but it was definitely a very good takeover, which they always do. So even saying it's not their best one doesn't mean it's bad, because they're all good. Really raised the bar for the WrestleMania main roster. So looking forward to tonight in WrestleMania. That was my review for NXT TakeOver Orlando. Subscribe to the Exposed Turnbuckle. We will be putting out review videos weekly for Raw and SmackDown. We have our WrestleMania predictions already there, so check those out. And hope you enjoyed the show as much as I did. I thought it was a really good intro to WrestleMania, and hopefully enjoy our other videos, and we'll put more out there. Have a good one.